Ball Boys, and it's our first broadcast of 2026.
Correct, it is. How you doing, Dad?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. How was your New Year?
It was crazy good. No, we just had a very simple night, and nice
Yeah,
weekend.
same.
And
Well, actually, I didn't. I had a party at my new place, so that was
nice,
fun.
yeah,
But New Year, same us,
yeah,
same old basketball talk. We're going to talk about a couple things today. Dad, you wanted to start with Nikola Jokic and his injury, right?
yeah,
All right. Well, I mean, you have the floor.
yeah. Well, I mean, hey, when he scored 56, 16, and 15 or whatever,
On Christmas?
yeah, I mean that was historic, Eddie. Like, it's never been done before, and it reinforced the idea that I have is that he still is the best player in the world. Like,
The idea that you have, you're just going to claim this idea as your
yeah,
own,
it's mine. It's mine.
your
It's mine.
brainchild. That
Yeah.
Nicole, I mean, what a profound idea. They should put you next to Sophocles
Thank you
for that one.
Thank you.
Nikola
Thank you.
Jokic, breaking news, is the best
Yeah.
player in the world.
I know.
Nikola Jokic not only is the best player in the world, he might be the best basketball player I've ever seen.
Ever. Yeah, I know. It's like he's doing things that are just like, I mean, I used to think, growing up, I used to think Chamberlain was the biggest, 100-point game and all that stuff. And then my thought changed to like, okay, Kareem would be the next guy that I would think would be the best player in the world for many years, and he was. And not to forget Bill Walton, of course, in defense, yeah, he was. He was Bill Walton won 11 championships, Eddie.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Bill Walton did not win 11
Oh, sorry,
championships.
not Bill Walton.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. Thank you, Bill Russell. So
In the discussion.
Those three guys are in the discussion, but
LeBron.
LeBron.
But there's something about this guy, and the only thing that's going to ultimately hurt his legacy is the one championship thing.
Yeah.
He only has one ring, but I think
that's partly because of the team.
well, yes, and he's had some bad luck, and which is what brings us to today's big point. Hurts his knee; he's out for 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Denver has been chugging along nicely this year.
Yeah,
although they've been so banged up. I mean, Cam Johnson's hurt, Aaron Gordon's hurt. Like it's just basically Jamal and a bunch of G League guys.
Yeah. Peyton Watson and actually Peyton's been playing great. I mean,
and even JV got hurt in that game against Toronto the other night.
Right.
He's out for a month with a calf strain. So both their centers are out. So it's going to be really difficult for this team to stay afloat. And does this Jokic injury kill their title hopes? That's my question for you.
6 weeks is a bump, I mean, this is the pre-All-Star break, so it's coming up in February, so we got a month and a half. I think that when his injury heals after the All-Star break, he might even not play in the All-Star game. Well, he might.
I don't think he will.
I don't think he will. But coming out of the All-Star break, that's the best time for him to be healthy again. So it's going to hurt them a bit. It's going to set them back in terms of their standings. But I don't think.
Well, see, that's the thing, right? How far can you fall, before he comes back?
Okay, so who's better? Who's better than Denver in the West right now? I mean,
this is the thing, right? Like right now, so they're fourth in the West. They're 23-11.
Yeah,
but
that's pretty good.
I know, but if you're them, I don't see them falling under seventh. But you don't want any part of that play-in game, man.
No.
You don't want any part of it.
I don't think they're going to. Hey, listen, when he's healthy, they are really, really good.
I know, but Dad, they're 3 games up on Phoenix right now, who's in 7th. So, if they
and Phoenix surprisingly is playing very well.
Yeah, no, they play hard. They got a lot of scrappy guys, but we just went over the injuries, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about Gordon, Cam Johnson. First of all, when you lose the best player on the planet, and then you also lose your 3rd and 4th best player. Like I said, they got Jamal Murray and nobody else right now.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult for them to stay afloat. I think they have to at least just try to go 500.
Yeah.
Try to go 500 these next couple weeks. Steal some games like they did in Toronto.
Yeah.
They stole that game that they shouldn't have won.
No.
And they're going to have to figure it out because I worry if they come in 7th, then you got to go through the weird play-in tournament, and then you got to play San Antonio in the first round.
And right? Which brings me up to my
hold that thought,
okay,
because we're going to talk about the Spurs in a minute here, but
yeah.
Like looking at their schedule here, let's look at their next 10 games. They're on a road trip right now. They're at Brooklyn, at Philly, at Boston, at home against Atlanta, Milwaukee, then the Pelicans, the Mavs, the Wizards, the Hornets, the Lakers, the Wizards, the Bucks.
Yikes. Yikes.
No, I mean, there's winnable games here.
A
lot of winnable games here.
Yeah.
So that's
but a lot of scary games too. Like
who? Who scares you on the list? Brooklyn, Philly, Boston. Okay, but then you got
Boston.
Atlanta, Milwaukee, New Orleans.
Atlanta's really good.
No, they're not.
Well, they're not yet, but they're playing really good.
No, they're not.
They won last night.
So
they beat the Knicks.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, that's big.
They're 3-7 in their last 10 games. They're 17-19. They suck.
No, they don't. I like this team, man.
You like Atlanta?
Yeah, I do.
You like Atlanta?
Yeah.
Why do they scare you? What scares you about Atlanta?
Their size, their athleticism. Hey, listen, I like this team. I really do. And I think they're going to get better.
You like Trae Young?
Not a big Trae Young fan.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is right now, including everybody in Atlanta. They're 17-19, Dad. They're 10th in the Eastern Conference. Yeah. What scares you about them?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're seeing in Atlanta. They're going to lose to the Raptors tonight.
Yeah, probably.
And no, but if you're Denver, that's what's going to be their saving grace. Like I said, Brooklyn, Philly, Atlanta, Milwaukee, New Orleans, Dallas, Washington, Charlotte, Milwaukee,
those
Memphis.
are winnable games.
They're winnable games. They got a home game against the Lakers, who haven't been playing well lately.
Partly because of Austin Reeves.
Right. I mean, everybody's got injuries, Yeah. Everybody's got injuries that they're dealing with. We're at that point of the year now.
Yeah, but everybody's hurt.
If they can just kind of figure out how to go 500, I think they have a shot.
Yeah.
Now, again, looking at the kind of overarching hierarchy of the West right now, the next team we were going to talk about is the Spurs, who we haven't really talked about much over the last couple episodes, but over the last 3 weeks, beat San Antonio 3 times.
Beat OKC.
Excuse me, beat OKC 3 times.
Yeah.
Once on Christmas Day, and then again in a back-to-back home and home.
Yeah. In the Emirates Cup.
Oh, sorry. No, that's what it was. They beat them in the Emirates Cup.
Yep.
Then they beat them at home.
Yep.
And then they beat them on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
In OKC.
Yeah.
They beat them 3 times in basically a 3-week span.
Yep.
No, and everybody was freaking out about the Spurs. Now, overreaction? Do you still think OKC is miles above everybody? I mean, right now, because everybody was talking about could they win 75 games, best team ever? All that's out the window now.
Well, they're 29-5 or something like that.
They're 30-5 right now.
Yeah, 30-5. Okay, so do the math. They're halfway through the season. They're capable of winning. I don't think they're going to win 70 games, but they're going to be.
They'll win 65 plus.
Yeah,
for sure.
They're still the best team in the league.
100% they're the best team in the league. I'm just saying that like the record talk is kind of out the window now.
Yeah.
With those 3, if you lose 3 times in a 3-week span, if you're trying to go 72-10, it's just.
But that's not the point. I don't think they care about
I don't think they care either. I'm just making a point.
Yeah, it's just but you're also, to your point, the Spurs are the second best team in the West right now, and they are very dangerous. And hey, listen, we've talked about this. It's Wemby's coming out party this year, maybe, and we talked about it earlier in the season, and then injuries and all that stuff, delayed kind of stuff, but. This team is rocking, man. Vassell, Castle.
The old Vassell-Castle combo.
Vassell-Castle and Wemby, and they're playing as a team.
Fox has been a really nice fit, and he's quietly. Well, when Wemby was out, he kind of carried them.
Yeah.
And a lot of the talk was Dylan Harper. What are they going to do? They got too many guards, and Dylan Harper's been really solid off the bench, but
yes, he has.
But it's it's kind of nice to have an all-star point guard too. In De'Aaron Fox.
It kind of reminds me. And hey, listen, they still play the same system. Gus Johnson is a great coach.
He is.
he's a like a pop disciple,
Hmm.
and he's steered the whole team through that whole awkward transition period when Pop had to, kind of let it go.
Yep.
But he's done a fantastic job. I really love this coach, and secondly, they play the same system. Everybody's familiar with the same system. It reminds me of the old days of Duncan and Tony Parker. Like they have an all-star center and they have an all-star point guard, a couple of them. And this team is built like it's built for the future. I don't know if they're there yet, Eddie. I don't. They're just on the cusp of. To me, they're just on the cusp of beating OKC in the West and having dominance for 10 years.
Here's the
but
thing.
they're not there yet.
It's a great matchup for them
Yeah.
because they have the size inside that can hang with them, but they also have the guards and the wings. Like, Dylan Harper, he's just his size, his physicality. Now he's only a rookie, but he's already like a rotation guy.
Yeah.
You mentioned it. Steph Castle is an absolute dog.
Oh my God.
Devin Vassell is a dog.
Yeah.
Keldon Johnson is having his best season in years.
Yeah.
And he's found a perfect role as he's like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to be an energy guy that just like crashes the boards and plays defense and is a dick.
Yeah.
And Harrison Barnes can still hit an open corner three and still, knows where to go and what to do in big games.
Yep.
And they need some veterans, a little bit of veteran presence, a guy who's
That's the thing that's missing. They need a.
Barnes is providing a lot of that, right?
Yeah,
He's a steadying, calming, kind of presence on the court.
Yeah.
Because he's been to he has a ring. He's played in a ton of big games, and they need guys like that. But Luke Cornett, another guy. I mean, Luke Cornett's playing 25 minutes a game for them.
I know.
And you know what? I'm sorry. He's averaging 8 and 6, doesn't jump out at you, but he shoots 66% from the field.
Yeah.
He knows exactly who he is, and he's going to clog up the lane and grab 6 to 10 boards a night. And
well, that's what I mean. Like,
defense.
it's the system, right? It's this. Everybody knows their role.
100%. I mean, I'll be honest, Dad. The Toronto Raptors would right now would kill for a guy like Luke Cornett.
Yes. I know.
That's exactly they need Luke Cornett right now.
Yes, they do. Like they need a center.
Anybody. They need anybody. But we're not doing the Raps today. Who have been fine. They're fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're good.
They're 20. They're 20 and 15. They're fourth in the Atlantic,
good.
and they're pretty good.
They have no center. But
no.
Scotty Barnes has finally blossomed into the legit superstar that we all thought he could be.
Scotty Barnes is a legit superstar, and
yes, and that whatever happens in the season, because they'll probably be a 5 or a 6 seed, and they'll lose in the first round. But ultimately, this year was a success because we finally know what we have with Scotty Barnes.
Yes.
And he's a bona fide
I love
star.
the guy. I agree, 100%.
I think he's the best defensive player. I think he deserves to win the best defensive player of the year.
You may be right. He's having an amazing season.
Back to the Spurs, because it starts and ends with Wembanyama, man. And he's back. Now I worry every time he's on the court. I worry about something going wrong, something funky, with the injury stuff. But when he's out there, man, I mean, the guy averages a steal and 3 blocks a game.
I know.
He's at something like 24 and 11.
Yeah.
But those numbers will get better, man. I still don't love his shot selection. He takes too many threes.
Yeah.
But my God, man.
He's just like, I mean.
The thing I love about this Spurs team is they're not afraid of anybody.
No.
So let's wrap this whole discussion into one here.
Okay.
Do you think that, so you still think that Denver has a shot at winning a title despite this injury? I still think they do.
I think they have a good shot because, like we say, I mean, when you have the best player in the world on your team on the floor, you have a chance. So, they have a chance. I don't think they're going to beat OKC if it comes down to it, and I don't think they beat the Spurs.
I think they beat the Spurs, but ironically, here's what I think. I think that they would beat the Spurs. I don't think they would beat OKC.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Spurs would lose to Denver, but I actually think the Spurs could beat OKC.
I do
it's
too.
It's a matchup thing, and I know that makes no sense, but sometimes it's just the Spurs are just like the Spurs are against OKC. It's just one of those things, man.
Yeah.
It's just it's a bad matchup for the Thunder. It's just a bad matchup.
It is.
And I mean, numbers don't lie, man. They're 3-0 against them this year. And it wasn't like these were like it was like a sleepy game in the middle of February or something. Like these were all like high stakes, high profile games.
Yeah, and very competitive.
And OKC came to play and was very like aware of what was in front of them.
Yeah,
not sleep. It wasn't like whatever. They walked through a Sunday afternoon game, and it is what it is.
Right. No.
Like, this was a Christmas Day game, an Emirates Cup semifinal game,
yep.
and then a home game after they had just lost twice.
Right.
When OKC was like, all right, we're not losing again. And they lost again.
Yeah. I know. It's interesting.
Now, we haven't touched on a team we haven't talked about this year's Minnesota, who's, I think, here's the thing. I think that's the cutoff. Like, I think teams that I could see winning the West, for me, I'll give you an order. OKC 1, San Antonio 2. I still think, despite the injury, ultimately Denver would be my third.
Okay. Because
of Jokic. Like, they could come in 8th.
Right.
And as long as Jokic is healthy in the playoffs, I think like they can beat anybody.
Right.
And then
I'd buy that.
And then
Lakers, right?
No, I'd probably go Houston 4.
Ooh, okay. All right.
The Lakers don't play defense, Dad.
No, I know. Well, part of that is because part of injuries.
Yes, but part of it's because 3 of their 5 starters don't play defense.
Yeah, Luka, LeBron, and Reeves.
Right.
So I mean, that's a problem.
They're a great offensive team, Dad.
Yes, they are.
They're number 1 in offense actually in the league. They score 124 points a game.
So I guess that's
They score 100. Oh no, sorry, they don't. That's the Nuggets. My apologies.
Great.
So the Nuggets are the best offensive team in the league. The Lakers are up there though, and but I think that's probably the cutoff, like at Houston, and then I have the Lakers and the T-Wolves a notch below.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of Minnesota.
Minnesota's a mess. I mean, they have one great guy, right?
Well, they don't have a point guard.
They don't have a point guard, and that's what kills them. And Gobert's starting to age. Like, I don't buy him anymore. Julius Randle is what he is. He's a poppin',
he's actually been pretty good for them, to be honest.
Yeah, he's been pretty good.
But I've never been a Julius Randle guy.
I'm not a Randle fan either. So, and I didn't even like him on the Knicks. So, it's a team that is flawed, seriously. Yeah. And they got one good guy. It reminds me of Chris Bosh playing for the Raptors. You have a superstar guy, and the rest of the team kind of is mediocre.
Well, I think that's a little bit of an unfair comparison to the T-Wolves, Dad.
Well,
considering they made the conference finals 2 years in a row, I don't remember Chris Bosh doing that. Sorry.
No, okay, but all right, but you know what I mean. Like, it's one guy.
It's one guy and a bunch of losers, kind of. But they just so
I don't buy Minnesota.
I would say I think the teams right now for me that have a legitimate chance at making the finals in the West, there's 3. It's OKC, San Antonio, and Denver, and then I think Houston is
on the cusp. You never know.
Houston's like a half notch below those teams.
Yeah,
if healthy.
Yeah, and then the Lakers probably.
Well, the other one, then the Lakers probably next. The other thing,
the other teams that are surprising to me in a way, Golden State has surprised me just because they're a shitty team and old, and they're still hanging around.
Well, they're 500.
But they're going to make the playoffs,
they'll make the play in,
and the Suns have really surprised me.
Yeah,
they're playing decent. Like,
hey man, it just goes to show you that when you have a bench and you play defense, you're going to be competitive in a lot of these games.
Yeah.
We'll see, man. And the other thing that sucks about this Jokic injury is it now, I mean, what happens with the MVP? Because this is going to take him out of the running. Mm-hmm. Because you have to play 65 games.
He was the clear favorite for me.
Yeah, he was.
When you're at 56, 16, and 15, I'm sorry.
I know, but Dad, there's a games requirement now.
Yeah, I know.
You got to play 65.
Yeah.
So this injury, they're saying 6 weeks.
Yeah.
That's at least 15 games.
Yeah.
So he's going to be really close. I think this takes him out of it.
Yeah, maybe so.
It does, because if he misses more than 17 games, and then that would mean that even if let's say if he misses 15, right? Then he's right at the cutoff. That pretty much means that he can't miss a game for the rest of the season. I just don't see that. So that basically means
you may be right.
SGA is unless he gets hurt too, is pretty much going to win the MVP by default now, right?
Yep.
Because Wemby's already missed 14 games. He can't win. I mean, are we seriously going to give it to Cade Cunningham?
I was just going to say, like, my third choice would be Cade. Like, hey, look at Detroit's record, Eddie. Like, they're the number one seed in the East.
I know that.
Brunson's playing great. I think he's an all-star. I don't think he's an MVP candidate. I mean, I love the guy.
Can I throw this one at you?
I just traded him in fantasy, by the way.
I don't even want to hear what you're doing in fantasy right now. Can I pose another one at you?
Sure.
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
He's in my top 5.
Boston is like they're just around. They're a game ahead of the Raptors, or two
they're
games.
A couple games ahead of the Raptors.
Yeah, and like, how are they doing it? They got one guy, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah,
like
that's how.
Like,
dude,
one guy.
Jaylen Brown's averaging like 30 points a game.
I know, it's crazy. Like, that's the reason why
he's playing such great basketball right now, and they're getting just enough from everybody else.
Yeah,
and they're super well coached. Missoula's a competitive psycho.
Yeah,
and they're just figuring out how to win these games, man.
Yeah, man. It's like Boston. I'm like, I look, what I know.
I know.
All the surprises, like Boston to me is one of the biggest surprises.
I agree.
Like,
wholeheartedly.
because like, what the hell are they doing? Where they should have been like in a lottery pick. And like,
now there's talks. It's like, well, do you bring Tatum back?
Oh yeah.
I mean, like they got to be looking around at this thing, going like, shit, man, like. We got a chance to make the finals. Because, like, what? I mean, yes, Detroit's been great, but, like, I'm not shaking in my boots.
No.
Of, like, it's like, wait, so, like, we got to go through the Knicks in Detroit? I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, that's going to be hard, but.
It's going to be hard, but.
Not impossible by any means.
No, not at all. I like both those teams, but they're not going to beat Denver.
They're not
they're not going to beat the Spurs. They're not going to beat OKC.
No.
Like, neither of those teams in the East, like that you mentioned, are so. Like,
well, I mean, if Boston gets Tatum back, now I think that people have to manage their expectations with that, because guys coming off of injuries like that, like it's not. It takes a year. Like, you come back, and then you need a year before you're actually yourself again.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. So it's like the idea that he's going to be coming back, 10 months removed from an Achilles, and just putting up 30 in a playoff game, like, I just don't see it.
Well, remember Durant in 2019? Like, I mean...
Well, yeah, I mean, he took 2 years off.
Yeah.
He didn't play for 2 years.
I know.
We'll see.
We'll see. So, interesting. So, I just want to quickly touch on another thing before we go, which is the whole Kawhi Leonard possibility that his contract might be voided.
It won't be voided, Dad.
How do you know?
It won't be voided. How do I know?
Well, I mean, we don't.
I'll bet you $1,000. That's how I know.
Hey, well, I mean, the thing is, like, if they're obviously going to pay a fine and give up a couple of draft picks.
That's what's going to happen.
That's what's going to happen. But there is a possibility that if his contract would be voided, and if it was, like, what do you do? Do you go after him?
But like, where have you been seeing that this is going to happen?
I've been reading stuff.
Well, yes. I mean, like, obviously you'd have all the major suitors go after him, but that's it's not going to happen like that. That it's Silver. Silver's a little bitch. I hate to say it, but he is. He's a little bitch. When it was funny when he first got the job, it was like, this is so refreshing from David Stern, who was kind of a tyrant. And, but, like, I'm not going to lie to you, man. I'd kind of like to have a little David Stern in my life right now. Because at least David Stern had some balls.
Yeah.
David Stern he might have voided the contract.
Yes,
Adam Silver, there's no chance.
No.
There's no chance he's going to void it. And
because he's sucking up to the corporate.
Yeah. He needs the owners on his side.
Yeah.
He's going to slam Ballmer with pick sanctions. That's what he's going to do.
Yeah.
And they have to do something, because the All-Star game is in Crypto Arena.
Right.
In a month.
Yeah.
And he's got to stand up in front of the media and do a State of the Union address.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's in crypto.
Yeah.
So, like, it's in the Clippers' home arena.
It's messy.
every question is going to be like, what's going on with this investigation?
Yes.
Like, I mean, what are you guys doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. The other
So
thing too is what do you do? Like, what is he doing about the whole gambling thing with Chauncey and
Well,
like Ed
well,
Rozier and
see,
like what like that's another scandal that is like, what do you do? Like, I'm just like, I agree with you. Like, if it was Stern, he would have like tossed everybody out right away.
Chauncey's gone, man.
Chauncey's he's never coming back.
Chauncey's never coming. He's never touched the. He's at Shawshank hanging out with Andy Dufresne right now.
Yeah,
you know, drinking beers on the rooftop.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's never going to be reinstated. Those guys are gone.
He's red, man. He's gone.
Which is too bad. I mean, like, I anyway.
I don't know, man. Hey, he fucked up.
We
talked about this when that story first broke. I mean, how ridiculous it is. You know, he's hanging out with, Mikey, Vinny, and Paulie Walnuts.
Yeah.
Right? And fucking Pete the Killer or whoever. Yeah. All the Goodfellas characters that those clowns were named. Like, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, look, he made his bed, man. And the Rozier thing is just equally as bizarre.
Yeah.
Because he's a player.
Yeah.
And he's under contract. Yeah. So, like, Miami can trade his contract. There's some weird shit with his contract. Like, they're allowed to trade his contract, which shouldn't happen. I don't know how that. Anyway, the whole thing is.
And how does it count against their cap and like?
Well, I believe they can trade the voided contract. Like, it's basically like they get it removed from their cap,
right?
But it's tradable. So like another like they can attach Terry Rozier to make the money work.
Right. Okay, makes sense. I think. Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what he says ahead of the All-Star game. Who's your pick to be the All-Stars before we go?
Oh, I've been voting actually.
Have you?
Yes, I have. I voted a couple of times.
All right, who'd you vote for? East and West.
Okay, in the West, I picked Luka, AI, no, sorry, AE, Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards, okay.
Jokic.
Yeah.
Wemby and I forget who else.
Şengün?
No. Shea.
Okay.
So my backcourt was Luka and Shea, and then up front, I had
Jokic
Edwards,
and Wemby.
Yeah, and in the East,
I would have that too.
In the East, I had Scotty.
I would hold on, just my only gripe. I would, just because of the missed games, I would put Şengün over Wembanyama.
I'm still going with Wemby.
No, that's totally fair. I mean, Şengün's been awesome this year.
Yeah, he has. He's been awesome.
But anyway, okay. Who are
in the East? I had Cade, Brunson, Scotty. Who else? I forget. I just finished doing it too.
Jaylen Brown.
I did have Jaylen Brown, and I forget who my center was. I picked Cat.
Yeah, that's probably and you know what? I'm gonna say like a little bit of Raptors bias on that one, but to be quite frank, Scotty deserves. I mean, if he's not a starter, he will make the team 1,000%.
Oh, I think he should be a starter, Eddie. I mean, he
won't be a starter because he's not going to get the votes. But he'll make the team 1,000%.
Yeah.
I think I agree with your West. I think in the East, I would have same. I think the same thing, honestly. Cade and Brunson is my backcourt.
Yeah.
And then I would have Brown as the 3, Scotty, and for me, my center would be either Cat or Duren.
Yeah.
And I think I would go with Cat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, my only thing is, I think the Scotty spot, there's a strong case for Tyrese Maxey because he's positionless this year, right? You don't have to. So I would say, I would agree with you on, for sure, Cade and Brunson, for sure, Cat, for sure, Jaylen Brown. And then I think that 5th spot for me is a toss-up between Barnes and Maxey.
Yeah.
Because Maxey's been unbelievable this season.
Yeah, he has. He's been fantastic.
But regardless, both guys are going to make the team. Like,
yeah, both guys got to make the team.
100%.
Yeah. And the other, yeah. So yeah. Yeah, it's those are my picks, and I voted a couple of times, so I change them around every time. Well, you're allowed to vote. You're allowed to vote as many times as you want.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just picturing Chauncey Billups on a Mexican beach.
or in an El Salvador prison.
No, just walking up to Andy Dufresne, man. He got out. Red and Andy. He's Morgan Freeman in Shawshank.
Shawshank.
Yeah. That story is so fucking funny, man.
I know.
The fucking Goodfellas guys that got Chauncey into gambling. Yeah.
Well,
Crazy.
It should be an exciting second half to the season, Eddie, and it's
we're officially in the dog days now. The Christmas season's over.
Yep.
We're gonna see some strange basketball over the next month because Christmas to the All-Star break. This is when all the kind of adrenaline from the beginning of the season's gone.
Yep.
Christmas, the holiday season's over.
Injuries are piling up.
Right, injuries are piling up. It's cold everywhere.
Yeah,
like all these teams, they're all these like Golden State's on a road trip right now where they're in like Toronto and New York and Milwaukee,
cold, shitty places,
and all these shitty places. Nobody wants to leave their hotel.
No,
everybody's depressed. This is how you get 81
Welcome to
points.
2026.
This is how you get the Raptors, giving up 81 points to Kobe. Right, like on a random Tuesday afternoon against Jalen Rose and Mo Pete.
I still have that DVD.
I know. All right, Dad. I'll see you next time.
All right, Eddie. Happy New Year.